I know I've lost anchors before, and it sucks if you don't have a spare and you're at Clemente or Catalina. So you're in luck if you have that extra chain already, but get rid of it. No straight chain from this point forward. It's horrible. It's bad for your boat, it's bad for fishing, and it's just all around a bad idea. Straight chain sucks. Gang, and if you don't believe me, go out on a sport boat. That's the #1 way to find out what works and what doesn't work. Look at the guys that fish every single day for a living. What you want to do is attack your day the way they do. Why? Because their whole livelihood depends on them doing everything right. Now, if you go out on a sport boat and the guy's got straight chain, then I don't know. He probably is new. Because I'll guarantee you, all the boats have chain and rope, chain and rope, chain and rope, because it matters and it's important. And that's how you want to go about this. And if any of this makes sense, go to my website, yoursaltwaterguide.com. Log in there. We have a whole section on anchoring and gear and the proper gear to have. How big the anchor? I just saw that question come up over on Instagram. How big anchor? It all depends on your boat. I have a 21-foot Wellcraft. On that boat, I have a 12-pound anchor because it's all about the chain. On the 65-foot Viking that I drive, we have an 80-pound anchor. Yep, I'm just saying. On a sport boat, usually the anchor is 100 pounds, 75 to 100 pounds, depending on the sport boat. Royal Polaris probably has a 150-pound anchor, but they have that chain, and the chain is the key. You want the chain to lay flat on the bottom. When you're dropping your anchor, also, you want to figure out every anchor winch that's made has a free spool and you have that wrench that looks like a star. You're able to back that anchor winch off, and when you push the anchor over, it should free fall. Well, why is that important? Because when you're going to drop your anchor, you're trying to pinpoint on the spot. And if it's windy and if there's current and if you're pushing the button and the chain's going out at a foot a second and you're like, by the time you get your 100 feet of rope and chain out, you've already drifted past the spot. But if you can pull up to the spot, push the button, and it free flows out and the thing just goes flying out at 100 miles an hour, the thing's going to land right where you wanted it to land. Then you're going to tighten up the star and you're going to be setting pretty on the spot. All the boats I drive, we have free spool chain. You can do it on your boat, I promise you. If any of this doesn't make sense or if you don't understand it, go to yoursaltwaterguide.com, get on there, join the personal forums, ask me any question you want. I answer all questions on my website. You're getting your questions answered by someone who's fished for a living for the past 47 years. It might not be the answer you want, but it's going to be the goddamn truth. I promise you that. I don't sugarcoat anything. I tell you exactly what's going on and how it is. If you want to get inside of one of these captains up and down the California coast, you want to see why they do what they do and how they do it, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to let you know. Plus, over on my website, we have phenomenal interviews with some of the best captains in Southern California, some of the old timers, some of the guys that most of this stuff's set up because they went out there and did trial and error for years and years and years. I got Bud and Bogey that have been fishing for a living in Southern California for 65 years. They're both, or no, 75 years, excuse me. They're both in their 90s. They started when they were 18 and 21. Gang, you're not going to get better information than that from people that fish for a living. I got Pete Grossbeck's been marlin fishing since he was 14 years old. He'll tell you all about it. There's so much information over at Your Saltwater Guide that you guys aren't even scratching the surface of. I don't care if you own your own boat or if you go out on the sport boats. We have stuff for everybody over there for a whole whopping $4.99, gang. You can be dialed in. You can see what's going on. My website was made by a guy who fishes for a living every single day. That's all I know how to do. All I know how to do is tell the truth. That's all I'm ever going to tell you is the truth. It might not be the truth you want to hear, but it's going to be the God honest truth. YourSaltwaterGuide.com. Don't forget to check out Baja Jerky, gang. Get some of this jerky. Get entered in the contest for all the stuff we're giving away. If you don't know what we're giving away, go watch the video from the beginning again. Check it all out. Your saltwater guide's going to be here for you every day. I'll be here for you tomorrow at noon. Ahi USA Tuesday. Ahi's offering us a big prize tomorrow too. We'll be letting you know what that's going to be tomorrow. Good job on that reel. Lori, send me a message. I'll be happy to send you off that reel. Gang, thanks for joining us. Thanks for being there for us. That was a crazy 2020. And I thank you all. Kelly and I both thank you. There was so many days we made it through just because of all of you watching us live here. We look forward to the shows every day. We look forward to our story time. Believe me, we're going to try to get story time rolling again. I'm sorry, it's been super busy. Holiday season down here. Since we moved down here to Cabo, people never visited us before. Now we have people visiting us every day. It's amazing. I love it. I have a lot of friends that visit now. They never visited me in Laguna Niguel, but boy, do they visit me down here in Cabo. And I'm not bummed. Right, Kelly?
Right.
Kelly's Airbnb right here. We have 2 extra rooms, and believe me, they haven't been empty very long. Most time people are coming to see us. Love all of you. Thanks for being there for us. Thank you for supporting your saltwater guide through this. Who knows what this time is, but gosh, just keep your head on straight. Turn the goddamn news off because, man, they are lying to you. You don't even understand how bad it is, the lies. I live in a third world country where a third of the population doesn't have running water, and we're doing just fine, gang. We are doing just fine. So turn off the news. It's not as bad as they're making you think it is. They're running the same loop that they ran on you guys 10 months ago. It's the exact same storyline. They just re-looped it, gang, and you don't get it. Turn off the news. I'm just trying to help you. Turn off the flipping news. Go outside. It is not that bad. Love ya. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. How you doing, babe?
Good. Was now a good time for you to show me what? I'm gonna grab my phone so you can show me what I do from my phone to share all that stuff. Where?
Come over here. Sit down with your fat, ugly husband. And I got all out.
Okay.
I got a bunch of people working. Okay?
Okay. So I'm gonna do it from your Facebook.
Well, it'd be easier.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so look at me. So this video's up, right?
Okay.
So you go share.
Mm-hmm.
First thing you do is share to a page.
Okay.
And you don't want to share to Protect. We want to share to your saltwater guide.
Okay.
And then we go back here.
Mm-hmm.
So now that's shared to your saltwater guide.
Mm-hmm.